Okay guys, for all the people who don't have that much time, or to just give you all a quick summary on what to look out, we're gonna get through all of it together and I'll give you small informations about it. Okay, also once more, this is only 100% certain for German people, but most of everything should be 85% the same with anyone living in Europe. For me, of course, now I need to live in Germany and have a German passport because I'm applying for the German version, kinda. The people who are applying, we need to be between 18 and 30, so before turning 31. If you're turning 31 after you got your working holiday visa approved or while you're in Japan, no problem. You have never went to Japan before with a working holiday visa, you can only take it once. You're not allowed to bring any people with you, and your main intent is holidays or part-time deployment, so not going to school, which comes rather important in the later term of the itinerary. Normal stuff, not important for us at the moment. You need a valid passport. Of course, you need to hand in a copy and the original. Get this one as soon as you can because you probably need to wait some time to get it, and you need the ID number for all the upcoming documents in it. You need to put in your application form, which we just did together. Super simple stuff. Then we got our itinerary, our time schedule. It says individually created formats are acceptable. Small disclaimer, I handed in an individually created format and they sent it back to me and said, no, this is not okay. So like while you're doing all your planning, just give them a small call and ask for special stuff or formats they want to have. Be precise. Don't stay going to school for like January going to school, February going to school, March working, April traveling, and May going home. Be precise. I don't know. Write your cities down. If you're traveling, write all the cities down that you want to go. Why do you want to go there? Maybe you want to go to Kobe for the Kobe beef. Maybe you want to see Kobe Garden. Maybe you want to go to Hiroshima and eat some Hiroshima yaki. But the main point we need to make here is this itinerary, the application form intended length of stay, as well if you bought a private health insurance, it needs to state the same amount of time. So we put in, just for example, to make it easy, application form, we put in 6 months. Our itinerary needs to be exactly 6 months long. And if we bought a private health insurance, this needs to cover 6 months of our time in Japan. Even if you filled out this document and said, yeah, maybe I just need it for the first 2 months, if you hand it in, it needs to stay for the whole amount of time that you're planning in Japan. But whatever you're putting in here, this 6 months, 10 months, 12 months, it is not set in stone. It is just for the application. If you will find out that you have that your family is in an emergency and you need to go home, you can do that and even revisit the country if you apply for a re-entry permit. And if you love Japan so much and you say, okay, I just made my application for 6 months, but I love it and I want to stay for 10, no problem as well. And you don't need to write a new application or say, oh, I want to stay longer. Always, when you get it fully approved, your working holiday visa is valid for 1 whole year. Just for the application process, everything needs to state the same amount of time. So please don't stress yourself. And in the itinerary, if you want to go to a Japanese language school, the amount of time you're allowed to go to a Japanese language school is only allowed to be less than half of the time that you're in Japan. So we said we're going to stay 6 months. So we're only allowed to be less than 3 months in Japanese language school. Super, super, super important. Otherwise, they will reject it and say you are not going for the purpose of working on holiday, because then you're already a student and they say you need the student visa. The requirements are way harder and I cannot recommend it to you. Okay, CV, pretty basic stuff. Just took the one they have, put in all your informations, your education and deployment history. So, I don't know, primary school from when to when, Middle school from when to when, high school, okay, you got the point. Experience of Japan, if you ever went before. I did nothing, so none available. Skills and hobbies, I don't know. It's probably DIY and gardening. If you're already working, put in your employer's company name in there, and don't worry, they're not going to call there and ask for you for some kind of resume or some feedback. At least they never called my job. Letter of motivation. Don't stress yourself. It's super easy. Keep it simple. No one can judge you on what you like and what your power is. Yeah, just go for it. Flight ticket, it is correlating with the proof with your money. So if you got a ticket to Japan, only to Japan, you need 3,000 euro. If you got the ticket to Japan and from Japan back to your own country, then you need at least 2,000 euro. And the main part, which is super important, is I think it's not really stated here perfectly. Of course, it's not allowed to be older than 1 month while handing it in. And all the information, your name and your amount of money, needs to be on one page only. So you're not allowed to make multiple screenshots and just put them together in one PDF file. It really needs to be stated on one single page. You probably have a summary on your online banking, like a monthly summary, where you just find it. At the top is probably your name somewhere, and at the bottom is the currently amount of money on this bank account. Then the insurance certificate, we just stated it. If you got a private one, it really needs to cover the same amount of time as in your application form of your intended time of stay, or you will just go with this one and just willingly declare to enter the Japanese healthcare system if they ask you to do so. And if you enter Japan, you will go to one of the city halls and say, yo, from now on, I'm going to live here for 3 months, 6 months, whatever. And they're going to imprint your current address on the backside of your working holiday visa, your share house address, or maybe your guest family address, whatever it is, it's going to put on there. And also here it is just, since I think, 2015, you need to enter the national healthcare system in Japan. When you did this at the city hall, they're going to send you an envelope with the healthcare checks in it. You just bring them to the company, hand them over to the staff, and they will tell you how much it is, and you will just pay it, and you're done. Super easy, no big problem. You will definitely do it. Okay, so this is it for now. I kind of hope this is better than all the 3 ones I recorded before. Probably not, but if you got any questions left, please put them down in the comments below. I'll do my very best to answer them all, and I see you in the video version of me. So peace out.